Welcome to the Degenerate Nation podcast. We're here again in the Danger Dojo. Andy has just huffed some WD-40 and we're ready to come out hot. How's your day going so far?
Oh, better now that I huffed that WD-40.
It smells so good. It reminds me of childhood. I don't know what it is, greasing bearings or something on my skateboard.
No,
to bomb a hill.
It was that sociopathic neighbor that lit his yard on fire.
Oh yeah, that happened. That happened. They had that pyrotechnics show.
Yeah.
And then his neighbor, and then his dad beat his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell that by the way he came out hot out of that backyard that he was going to get beat.
Yeah. That was an interesting neighborhood growing up.
That kid sucks. He's a sociopath himself.
A little bit.
I mean, his parents are dead.
Yeah.
But I don't think the world misses them.
Are they both?
Awful people. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's too bad. That's too bad. You know, we came out hot and then we immediately brought it down low. You immediately talked about someone's dead
By
baby.
suggesting that God did take them right on time.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to be a part of this. Jeepers.
Yeah, you do. You didn't like them either.
Well, I'm not going to wish death upon someone.
No, but after it happens.
Yeah, all right.
It's you don't wish it on them, but when it happens,
yeah.
were you really that distraught hearing that? You just heard that just now. You didn't flinch. You're like, oh.
Well, then I remembered that I knew it from before.
Yeah, so you'd already forgot about it.
Yeah.
That's how much it meant to you that you already forgot.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I'm a monster.
No tears were shed in the dojo or elsewhere.
No, that's true. That's accurate. I guess I don't care. I guess I'm just a heartless bastard.
Right?
I guess I am. So,
he was from a country that is now, there's a travel ban on.
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing a lot about this, but I don't really understand it. So, America's banning Muslims?
Well, it's because they all flew U.S. Air. So the U.S. Air sucks. And I got stranded in an airport once for like overnight. So I can relate to this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and they didn't even have a cot, or they brought out these shitty cots, and I couldn't sleep.
Oh, that's tough. That must have been horrible.
Right?
Yeah, so, I mean, you totally understand what these people are going through.
These people's struggles.
So, no, I don't get it.
They are banned from entering the country.
Muslim people.
Traveling. A lot of them are Muslim, yeah. Probably most of them, but they're not. It's not an outright Muslim ban, because that's, like, impossible, right? Like, how do you...
So then what's being banned?
The people coming here temporarily.
From where?
For a period of 90 days. From 7 countries. Iran, Yemen, Syria, Sudan, Lebanon. Is Lebanon?
Somalia?
No, I don't think Lebanon. Somalia, yeah. Sudan, Somalia, Syria, Madagascar.
Grumpy, sleepy, happy, doc, dopey, bashful, and I always forget the 7th.
Yeah. Oh, Iraq.
Iran. That was the 7th dwarf.
It was Iraq, the 7th dwarf.
Yeah.
He was angry.
Angry. There wasn't an angry. Was there? Grumpy was angry.
Grumpy, yeah. Grumpy, bashful.
Sneezy, I think was the other one I didn't name.
Sneezy's band.
Yeah. Are you impressed with my 7 dwarf?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's not bad.
Sneezy's just sitting in an airport eating $9 Cinnabons.
Oh, man. Those cinnamon buns are good, though.
Do you think that they're selling a lot of the concessions right now in the airports?
I don't know. I don't know. This is already just a tricky subject to try and navigate.
Comedically or just...
Comedically? Yeah, all of it?
Apparently we're rolling on that. No, this is ridiculous. He hadn't even been in office for like a week.
He's coming out the blocks.
He's coming out strong.
He really is.
Yeah, he's playing with fire, man. I don't know what the hell's going to happen with all this.
I don't know.
They just like rolled it out and didn't tell any of the other like department heads.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I mean, that's happened historically when there's an executive order in place where it's like an executive order isn't bringing some new law about. What it's doing is making clarifications on an existing law. It's saying, hey, something's on the books. I want it managed exactly this way.
Yeah, but
by exactly, they leave a lot of gray area where it's like, I want to do this because of this law that we already have. I want to add these 7 countries to the terror watch list and add everyone to the no-fly list.
Well, for a guy with very little gray matter, he seems to be able to handle gray areas.
Yeah, I mean, or just allowing everyone to just fuck it up. I don't know. None of it makes much sense.
No, that's why we're both very confused about
the part that I don't get is, okay, you're going to ban these countries.
Yeah.
You're going to include the people who have green cards and visas because you feel that they weren't properly vetted.
Right.
Sure. But then why are you doing it for just 90 days?
Why not just do it for, forever?
6 months. Sure.
Because terrorism,
I can accept that.
The Scarface effect.
The Scarface effect. Yeah, you were briefly mentioning that.
Okay,
it didn't make a lot of sense. Why don't you explain it again?
Yes,
and maybe it'll make sense the second time
around. For the movie Scarface, Tony Montana and the other guy, the handsome one. Tony Montana and the handsome one. He was handsome.
Yeah.
Very handsome. Stephen Bauer, that's his name.
The actor's name?
The actor, Stephen
I like that
Bauer.
you know the actor's name.
Yeah, he was in Breaking Bad, too. He was Don Eladio.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Huh. Oh. Guy who was played Hector was in Scarface, too. Good Scarface connect, right?
Take it back to Scarface.
Anyways, so Castro, and they had a bunch of refugees come over from Cuba, and Castro put emptied some of his prisons and made sure they got on the boats because they're like, "Fuck you, America." And Tony Montana and Stephen Bauer guy were amongst those refugees. So it's my theory that our government, well, Trump's government, anyways, is worried about the Scarface effect.
So you're thinking that a couple rotten apples are going to get in with the bushel.
Yeah, so you throw the whole bushel out.
Right. But what about that 98% good bushel? Those are nice apples that want to live the American dream. Or at least don't want to live a Syrian nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, who the fuck wants that?
I don't know. I get that theory. Sure. Yeah. But what do you say to the people who go, what about the children? What about these people who just want to come over and have, they just want to get out of where they are now? You wouldn't want to live there, would you?
What about our children that can't eat here, that were already here, that were born here, or that immigrated here long ago? And
whose fault is that?
Oh, it's theirs. Hey, bootstraps. Well, get up by the bootstraps and,
I get what you're saying.
America.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's, anytime I get in a conversation with somebody, and I have different ideas from most everyone. Some are outside the box. Some are without emotion.
Some are bad.
Some are bad. Some are good. Some I've shared on this program. But anytime I get talking with someone, we end up talking about some issue that we might be, miles apart on about what we feel is right or wrong. But then when we get into the nuts and the bolts and we start having a conversation where I'm not trying to convince that person, they're not trying to convince me, I'm not trying to sway their side or make them vote for whoever I feel, just trying to understand where they're coming from and just talk about the issue and then try and propose solutions to that issue, I always find that we're not that far apart.
Right.
It's not that far. I mean, sometimes the concerns are, one might be more emotional, one might be more logical, and I think saying that is insulting to one group or the other. It's like you can have heart and be logical, and you can have emotion
definitely.
and think critically.
Everyone gets spun up more than they used to because they have more access.
Well, I think that there is an intent to divide, whether it's from the media, from the government, from whatever. It makes sense. We're a huge population here in America, and
divide and conquer, baby.
And it makes a lot easier.
Yeah, it runs like sports teams.
I've noticed
you either like the Red Sox or the Yankees.
Yeah, I've noticed that in the past week and a half since Trump took office, I noticed all of these critical thinkers that have been silent for 8 years, all of a sudden they're coming out of the woodwork wait a second, this is interesting what's happening here. Yeah. What if this is this? And it's like, well, wait a second. We just kind of blindly followed what was happening before, which is fine if you support it. I'm not saying Trump's good, Obama's bad. That's not my message here at all. No, clearly we're not saying that. I'm just trying to have some sort of intellectual integrity by saying that I'm a hypocrite.
Yes,
and I support your right to be a hypocrite. Just own up to it.
Just say that you regurgitated your opinions from a media source.
Yes, everyone does it.
Right, I've done it.
Everyone does.
I stopped doing it.
I don't think for myself.
Oh, God. This is what happens. This show is what happens when someone thinks for themselves.
Yes, it's hot garbage.
Yeah.
I just been talking for like a couple of minutes. I don't remember what I said.
I black out.
I rarely think before I speak. It just comes out.
I'm working a front desk temporarily, and there's like maybe like 50, 100 people or something. Mm-hmm. I remember like 4 names.
Oh, just call everyone
like,
Bud.
I've been there like 2 months, and I used to be able to like remember names and things about people, but it's fucking like medicine fog. I'm like, hey, have a good one. How you doing? Oh, super duper. And I'm like, I want to kill myself.
I've worked in the same building for 4.5 years. There's people on my team whose name I don't know. I don't know what they do. I just say, hey, bud. Hey, pal.
Hey, boss.
Hey, you. Hey, how's it going, buddy? That's it. Chief. Yeah, sometimes
Chief.
I get chief, but most of the time it's just
Scout.
Bud. Hey, bud.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Do a guy.
I do know one guy. His name's Rocky. Or Rocco? I forget. It's got a rock in there. Not a rock, but R-O-C-K.
Yeah.
It's either Rocky or Rocco. And big guy, he calls everyone chief.
Oh, perfect.
And he's this big guy, and I think he may or may not be my office banana fairy. Have I talked about the banana fairy?
What? What the fuck is a banana fairy?
Oh, this is great. It's been a mystery. I think it's Rocco, but I'm not sure.
Rocco the banana fairy?
Yeah, so there's this table. I used to work on the 3rd floor of the building. Now I'm up on the 4th floor. But on the 3rd floor, it's a cubicle farm, but it's kind of like this setup where there's these different quads, and there's like a square in the center, and then these squares that jump off of that, and a diagonal. Anyway, there's these hallways that meet at a right angle, where the outside of the hallways, it's all open cubes.
Are we going to have a blueprint of this?
I explain things in great detail for no real reason.
As our thumbnail for the episode?
Maybe we will. I'll draw schematics up, blueprints. Anyways, there's a table sitting at that corner. So these 2 little hallways meet at this table and go around the corner. And every so often, like weekly, there'd be like 3 bananas sitting there.
Yeah.
That were like about to turn brown. Apparently, someone at their desk has a bunch of bananas and then goes like, oh, it's Thursday. I'm not going to eat all these bananas before they turn brown. Let me put them on this table. So
in a basket?
No, they just sit on the table.
Just nude bananas just sitting there?
I mean, they have their peel. They're clothed. They're not nude. They're still like connected. But
I like the ones that are partial nude. Peeled back a little bit,
just enough, just to show, just to demonstrate.
A little banana.
See
cleave.
What's on the inside.
Yeah,
just the tip is unrolled.
Yeah,
unfurled.
I like the unfurled tip.
Yeah, so these bananas sit at this table, and like I walk by, and like it used to be that I'd be like, well, I don't know who these bananas are, who's left them unclaimed here. Yeah, and I'd pass by, but then I'm like, fuck it, man, they're leaving these. These are my bananas.
They're
now.
your bananas.
They're gifted to the world. So I'll stop and get a banana. And I used to grab it and go. And then, like, I was curious as to who was bringing the bananas and then who else was eating the bananas. So when I'd get the banana, I'd stop at that table. Instead of going back to my desk, I'd stand by the table, I'd unpeel it, and I'd eat it, standing there. And then people would walk by, and then, to assert dominance, I'd continue to eat the banana while maintaining eye contact. No one wants to watch someone eat a banana, is what I find. At least no one in my office
No, because they think about sucking dick. And they don't think about other people sucking dick. They think about them sucking dick.
Yeah, and they're thinking about me sucking dick, too.
Yeah, and you sucking their dick, and they're sucking your dick.
And it's just a suck fest.
And the guy that brings the bananas just leaves a bunch. It's like he leaves dicks on the table.
Yeah, basically.
Where do his dicks come from?
But anyway, I stand there and continue to stare. I maintain eye contact. And then what I thought about doing, which is even more of a power move, instead of holding the banana and moving the banana to my mouth, I move my head to the banana, and it totally changes it.
That is farted.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the loud one.
So I grab the banana. I just, reach down and really get a good bite.
Bad.
Yeah.
I farted through your banana blowjob bit.
You did.
All the way through.
You did. I smell it. It smells awful. We haven't even gone for Taco Bell yet.
Did I miss the punchline?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, fuck, I was farting.
Yeah. Oh, God, it smells disgusting. You really, you know what? I think we need to do a special where we take you to a colonoscopy and we get the live audio and everything.
Prostate exam, colonoscopy, and Viagra.
All of that together?
On the same day, you gotta get it.
Why would you want to be boned up when you're getting like...
Well, I'm gonna be boned up if I get a prostate exam. I've always wondered what that's like.
You never stuck a finger up your butt?
Not very far.
All right, well, give it a try sometime.
I gotta make sure it's been a few days after I've clipped my nails so it's not sharp.
Yeah, I mean, like, biologically, like, we got a prostate. Those things can be milked.
Yes.
It's gonna feel good.
Yeah.
I don't know what women get out of anal sex, but I can grasp what men get out of it.
Yeah, definitely. There's
Yeah.
a prostate in there. It's probably great.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about it on another show how badly you want your prostate in your next body. So,
yeah,
you got a history with that one.
Yeah, have you put your finger in your butt?
Oh yeah, who hasn't?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, tweet at us if you put your finger in your butt.
I want to hear from every single person who puts their finger in their butt, male or female.
Yeah. Yeah, just tweet at us, hashtag butt stuff.
Hashtag butt stuff.
I've done it.
At Degenerate Show, yeah.
At Degenerate Show. I did it. Hashtag butt stuff.
Yeah, that's all we need. And
oh, God, that fart is awful.
You'll win a prize. However, that prize is my farts in a jar.
Do you need to poop? Is there poop in there?
I already pooped. I had chorizo today.
I think maybe you need like an enema or something.
I had a salad with chicken and artichoke hearts, and I had a milkshake.
Yeah, but there's something inside of you that's not making its way out, and as gas comes out, it's grabbing all those little poop
It's just
particles.
all this evil seeping out my butt like Vigo the Carpathian from that painting in Ghostbusters 2.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There's just this
deep pull there. Deep pull.
Evil just seeping out of my butthole.
Have you heard that radio ad that's like, my number twos don't look like number twos?
No, there's a radio ad for old people?
She's not an old person.
No,
She's
she's
just
my
like a
age.
sassy
I'm
woman.
an old person.
She's like a young, middle-aged woman.
Hot flashes?
No, I don't remember what it's for. It's for some pooping thing. To get your poops...
do you shit a lot when you're in hot flashes? Does it affect your whole body?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You have to research that.
We're going to have to Bing that later.
Yeah, we're going to Bing it. But if you want to tweet at us if you have any information on if you poop a lot during hot flashes.
Yeah, let us know. Get at us about pooping on hot flashes.
What were you saying? I'm sorry, I started thinking about hot flashes.
I don't remember. Let's just move past it.
Oh, I got to huff more WD-40.
Yeah, new topic.
That was pretty good.
I don't know how you huff like a liquid. It's just liquid.
You just fucking huff it.
It looks like you were just drinking it.
You shake it up.
Yeah, and you spray it into something.
Well,
and
close your eyes this time.
But
I don't want you to watch.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, sure. Yeah.
That was good. That's some good huffing.
Yeah.
You ever do a popper before?
No, I've done whippets.
It's similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it once. I did it once, yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I did it like 5 times in the same day, but it was nitrous. It was good. But apparently it's a gay party drug, and I didn't know that.
Okay.
I guess it opens your butthole.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Yeah. I mean, you probably want your butthole open if you're doing gay stuff.
I mean, I don't know. Probably.
Because buttholes aren't that big normally, right?
I don't know.
I think I got a small one.
I don't know how you would compare it.
Like a butthole.
But are you talking
measurement?
butthole depth? Butthole, like,
I don't know
sphincter
the depth.
tightness?
Sphincter tightness. I think I have a tight
or sphincter elasticity?
I think my sphincter elasticity is low.
Yeah.
What about yours?
I don't know. I've pushed some things out of me that after standing up, I've gone like,
oh my God.
Wow.
Do you think, okay, here's another question.
Yeah.
In addition to doing poppers, say if a gay guy is like pretty tight, right, tight butthole, do you think if he knows he's having sex later, he eats like a lot of shitty food that makes him shit?
No.
So it opens up his asshole?
No, I don't think that's how it works.
Your asshole doesn't open up from shitting a fetus out?
I don't think so. I don't think that... I think people want to be clean, you know? And you want your butthole to be clean, so you wouldn't want to have diarrhea before...
Not
receiving.
Directly before.
Well, you kind of made it seem like, oh, you just eat a bunch of stuff and you shit it out, and that'd be really great for your butthole. Like, I think that
in that voice too.
That is basically what you sounded like. You're like, oh, I think it'd be a really good idea, man, if he like ate a bunch of food and then he pooped it out of his butt, and then his butt would be so open, and another guy would really like that. No, I think that's actually probably offensive to somebody, and I'm going to apologize on the behalf of the Degenerate Show.
Why?
Because I think that's demeaning to a lifestyle.
No, it's not.
I think so.
I was just wondering.
I think it might have been.
I was wondering, like,
just a scotch.
Say you don't have a lot of sex, and you're like, "Hey, I met this guy, and I really wanted to be good for him, but it's like my butthole is tiny, like it needs to expand a little bit."
I think you do some other things to prep. Okay,
what do you
I don't think you eat a bunch of protein and poop it out.
Isn't shitting by definition a reverse Kegel?
No,
it's not.
I don't think
your butthole doesn't expand.
Yeah, I mean, it expands. There's a series of sphincters.
I mean, because I've had some humongous shits. There's 0% chance my butthole hasn't expanded long term from that.
Well, I mean, over time, your butthole is going to get a little bit bigger. I don't think it's like your earlobes where it continues to grow through adulthood. You know, like you get those old men with those droopy.
You get a droopy butthole.
I don't think you get droopy
butthole. Is just like. It just starts going like outward. Do you like the hand gesture?
I do like the hand gesture. You're all about hand gestures on this show.
It starts like this. Mine's probably like this, but it needs to be like this.
I don't know. When I said let's pick a new topic, I wasn't thinking about this one.
Oh, it's farted again.
God. All right, seriously, if there's like a doctor, anyone with medical knowledge, especially regarding flatulence, please tweet at the Degenerate Show. I'm genuinely concerned about Andy's well-being. There's something
with the hashtag save my hole.
Save my hole. Yeah. Hashtag save my hole.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's get into something. Oh, I read something weird on the internet today.
Perfect.
And I forget
Jesus
where
Christ,
it was.
It smells so bad.
Yeah, it does smell pretty awful.
I need some more huffing.
I want to say it was in
good shit
Indonesia. Woo! Yeah. 35 policemen armed with AK-47s had to rescue a shaved orangutan that was being used as a sex slave in a Borneo brothel in Indonesia.
Yeah, they had to rescue, i.e., they went in and fucked it first before they rescued.
I don't know about all that.
A sex slave? Who's having sex with an orangutan?
I don't know. People in Indonesia.
Orangutans are not submissives. They're doms.
Oh, come on, man. We're talking about monkey sex.
I'm talking about monkey-human sex. I mean, you don't keep a monkey sex slave for other monkeys. What's the point of that?
I don't know.
Can monkeys feel trauma the same way a human feels trauma?
Probably.
Because, like... They're ancestors,
like
right?
Rehabilitating dog fighting dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of that whole thing. You remember that?
Yeah, but that's people abusing them.
Well, look, I mean, all sex in the animal kingdom is pretty much rape.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I thought monkeys banged for the sport.
I don't think so.
They masturbate.
Well, yeah. I mean, they really pull away at it.
Do female monkeys punch their rainbows? That's what it looks like. You're like,
Wait, let me see the hand gesture. That is totally wrong.
That's not how women masturbate?
No, I get more and more concerned about you.
I gotta spend less time looking at Borneo live webcams.
Yeah, apparently. You need to do something.
Is it there Borneo in live webcams, sex shows?
Probably. I don't think... I mean, you want to see the orangutan?
No, I've seen a horse and a woman before. I had this roommate in college my freshman year, and I just let him use my computer a lot. And he had these friends that were total degenerates. He was a degenerate too, but they were total degenerates. And I come back one time... And there was just like a bunch of like fucked up porn on my computer. Mm-hmm. Amongst it was the horse porn and like a dog. And I was like, well, obviously I watched it.
Yeah.
But...
I was working at a restaurant, sandwich place when I was like 16. And my manager, maybe like a mid-30s guy, I was washing dishes in the back once and he was just talking to me for a while. Uh-oh. And then he started talking about... he's like, oh, I got this porno, and it's this dog fucking this chick, man. And like, I'm just like scrubbing these fucking dishes, like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man?
You're like past the Glade or whatever.
You know, it's just like, I'm silently like, this guy's my boss?
Yeah.
What's the protocol here? What do I do?
Hey, George!
Yeah, like, what do I talk to the district manager, Susie, about this?
Susie watches.
I've had
too.
several, like, in early jobs, I had several jobs where there was a Susie or a Suze, and she had some, like, she was like the district manager of Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes.
And yeah, there was, at that place, there was a Susie and a Suze.
You gotta pass it up the Suze chain.
You do. Yeah, there was, like, at any given day, there was, like, 5 managers on duty.
Yeah.
Which is really confusing.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, because one of them would tell you to do one thing, another one would tell you to do another, and yeah.
They specifically, at restaurants, they specifically need a Suze to deal with
you gotta
dog
send it to
porn
Suze.
complaints.
Yeah, you gotta have a Suze.
So he was your boss?
Yeah, he was like the manager.
And he's telling a 16-year-old that he got this porno? Hey, I got this porno, and it's this
He was just talking about this dog boning this chick. Yeah, it was real gross.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Yes, it was rough sex.
Yeah, rough. Rough sex.
All consensual, though, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
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 Do you think you get paid more for dog sex, or is that just like the
I don't
unskilled...
think the dogs get paid very well.
Not the... I'm sure they get treats or bacon.
They get milk bones.
Yeah. I'm talking about the women. Like, I'm not all that familiar with the adult entertainment industry, but...
This is infotainment.
This yeah. What's the pay scale like? I mean, do you get more for that? Do you get less for that? Is that the bottom of the barrel?
Well,
is that like the stuff that's made in the
is
valley?
Is the women in the higher end stuff, and then the men in gay porn. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of it, they go gay for pay.
Yeah. Much like prison, where it's gay for the stay.
Gay for the stay, gay for pay. And then I think probably lower on the scale is stuff with animals.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a good payday for that person. I don't know. I'm just trying to think, like, it's not just...
I feel like that's probably on the low end of sex workers. Fucking animals.
Probably.
I mean, you gotta... That's a drop down.
But because it's so many people are... That's a hard no, you know? Yeah. I don't do wet work or scat work.
Yeah.
I don't do animals. But for the people that are like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good payday?
Yeah.
I want to hope that it is because of how degrading it is.
Do you think that, you know how like a lot of porn stars have stable relationships, though? Outside of that somehow, because some guys like, yeah, I'm a fucking porn star. Like, do you really want to do that?
Wow. You know, we normally have like a very like pro lifestyle program here, and now you're like, would you really want to have a relationship with someone who has sex for money?
No, like, it's not someone that used to do it, but someone that's doing it.
Why not? It's a job. It's a job.
Yeah, but, like, intimacy. I mean, it's bad enough guys will think about, well, I wonder how many other women men she's been with. It's bad enough that that's, like, sort of a man problem. Like, the male brain is trained to think, like,
that's a bunch of bullshit.
Their virgin a whore or whatever.
That's a bunch of bullshit, all right?
But I'm wondering if any of these women that have sex with dogs for money have dog boyfriends. Okay. Jealous dog boyfriends.
All right, you were moving towards a punchline.
I told you.
And you just laid it in there. All right.
How dare you?
Or do you know how, like, if you have a dog and you're at someone else's house who has a dog and they're climbing on you and stuff, and then you get home and your dog's, like, sniffing you, like,
really upset.
Where have you been?
Yeah.
Have you been playing with another dog?
Yeah.
Do you think that if they have a dog or a dog boyfriend, that they feel the same way when she comes home after boning a dog?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, but back to the issue
of immigration from my bottle.
No, neither one of those.
Dog sex?
Let's just abandon it all. Let's just purge.
Would you say that the women in the videos get pounded?
Yeah, I get it. Dog pound. Yeah. Real good.
Zing! Zing! What were you saying?
I was saying that this... When I pushed record on this one, this was not where I was expecting it to go. Now, I never have I don't have high hopes for these.
No, that's okay.
And, again, I'm usually surprised that there's listeners. But,
there's going to be more after this.
Yeah. I don't know how we...
If you've been involved in a bestiality porn video, if you've written it, if you've directed it, if you were a best grip, or if you're an assistant, there's an assistant gripper,
I think it's key
right?
grip, best boy.
Best boy, best dog in this case. They got dog workers on that side.
They don't have best boy, they got good boy.
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, what if it was an all-dog crew? And, like...
I don't know. You don't think that this is like, whatchamacallit, work?
Wet work?
No.
Union work?
Union work.
Yeah, they got SAG dogs. Wag dogs?
They got the Jack Russell from Frasier.
Yeah. The fourth Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie's cousin Eddie.
There was a lot of Jack Russell work in the 90s.
Right? That was the trendy dog.
Yeah, there was a lot of movies. There was that show where he reenacted, was it Wishbone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember in elementary school watching Wishbone do The Odyssey.
Yeah. A lot of good Jack Russell.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
But I don't think a Jack Russell could bang a woman. They're kind of small. You need a big old dog for that.
I want to move past this so badly. Now I just want to talk about. I want to seal this episode in a vault of some kind and just delete it and start
Prince's
over.
Vault of music.
Yeah, except really bad.
You don't know the songs he buried were any good.
No, that's true. There could have been some shitty ones. He was crazy though.
He probably wrote a song
person.
called "Rough Sex" with RUFF. And he's like, nah, I'm not going to release this one.
No.
But he probably listened to it all the time.
Probably.
Swimming in his McDuck fucking vat of money.
You know, some guy has done the math on, like...
How much he made?
How much money was in Scrooge McDuck's swimming pool.
How much?
I don't know. I don't have it, but...
Oh, it was like a silo, right?
Some guy has done the math, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. I like the people that go, like, this is important to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
His marriage ended over that project.
Potentially. I don't know what other things he put off in his life.
You never spend time with me anymore.
The McDuck thing. I gotta know.
I gotta finish the duck
People
thing.
need to know.
It has to be finished.
I was able to dig up original cells from the animation. The animator sent it to me directly.
He loses custody of his kids because he's too busy fucking living in a funny Scrooge McDuck ad.
Or, you know what? You go negative with it. Maybe he met his wife because of it. Maybe he has a family because of his internet fame for doing the math.
Maybe. What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe just some dude.
But it was a former porn star that used to do dog work.
Oh, God. I want to move past it. I'm about to end this. This has not been...
And it's just like, what are you willing to do? Dog, okay. Donkey? No, I won't do donkey. Ape? Yes.
So you
She's a specific animal she won't do. That's what integrity is in the porn industry.
No, for that type of porn. Yeah, all right. What is a person who would fuck a dog? What are their limits? That's a good question. Let's do the math on that.
Yeah, what do you think their limits
Let's
are?
do the research. I don't know.
Do you think they get paid at all?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Novelty, because we're talking about it now. So
someone out there's watching. If you watched it, holler at us.
Or don't. No, if you watch it, stay silent. Take that to the grave.
Like on purpose. I didn't watch it on purpose.
Well, no, you did. You didn't download it on purpose, but you watched it. It wasn't like...
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, you watched it. Own up to it. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. We're in the Danger Dojo. This is a trust place here.
It looked like it was on like a dock. I seem to remember it being on a dock.
Like a loading dock? Or like a dock out on the wharf?
Like a marina dock.
It's weird.
Yeah, just getting...
Like commercial? Like were there big like frigates and
big
freight
in the background
liners?
in a tugboat. You could hear it in the background because they didn't have the best sound quality. Because the
God.
dog's holding the boom mic.
All right, I can't get him off the dog subject. That's it. Bye.